Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. In this video, I am sharing with you my product empties from January to March. But yeah, before we get into the products, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. So let's first start with lip balms. So the first lip balm that I have emptied is this Burts Ultra Conditioning Lip Balm and with cocoa butter, whatever that is. This has a very heavy consistency. It's very thick, so it really conditions your lips. Normally I don't really like very thick lip balms, but it was super dry in the States, so this was super helpful. This is another lip balm, and this is the Nivea Med Protection SPF 15. I got this one because it has SPF 15. It's rare to find lip balms with SPF 15 that are affordable. So I got this one, and this has a thinner consistency than the Burt's piece, which is perfect for those of you who only likes to condition the lips, but dry lip is not a huge problem for you. It's very thin. It's just enough to condition your lips, but it's not thick that it will feel super heavy on the lips. Now, I have pretty sensitive skin and I always develop random rashes, itchiness. I also get bitten by a lot of insects. I don't know why. Perhaps it's on my blood. But I find that this Hydrocortizone creams really help me when I am starting to get itchy from unknown reasons. I always just apply this on the itchy area of my skin. The itchiness and the redness and the rashes just goes away after a few minutes. Now, let's move on to the skincare. So this is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen 50+ SPF. Me and my family, we always use this. We live here in the Philippines, so sunscreen is really a must because hot weather, sun, so we have to protect our skin, and this is what we have been using. You can't really see the effect of this since I don't have a before and after picture of my face, and I have worn this since I was a kid. I think it was in 4th or 5th grade. I have been wearing sunscreen, and this is my first sunscreen ever. I have gone through a lot of tubes of this exact sunscreen, and it's a good sunscreen. It has 50+ SPF. It's good for oily skin. I have oily, sensitive, and acne-prone skin, and this never breaks me out. There are times that I got tired of this brand, so I tried other brands, and they usually are too oily, too greasy, and they usually break me out. But this never breaks me out. When you apply this, it goes on white and then it turns transparent. And be careful when applying this one, because if you apply too much, the product just balls up on your face, and applying product on top of it will be tricky, because I think this is better if you apply it just an even layer, nothing too thin because that will not do a lot of protecting, but nothing too thick because that's just, the product just balls up on your face. So yeah, this is a good sunscreen. I think this costs around $20 or 1,000 pesos, at least here in the Philippines, and there's 88 ml of the product here, so this lasts me around 4 to 6 months depending. Now let's move on to the micellar waters. I'm not going to go in depth with this one because I did a best and worst micellar water review, so I'm not going to give a dedicated review on this one. But this is the Yves Rocher Vegetal, which I hate. I don't really recommend this one. I'd much rather go with these two, but this Bioderma one, this is like the OG micellar water, but I don't really see myself buying another bottle of this one because it's too overpriced, and there are a lot of more affordable option than this Bioderma Sebo. What I might repurchase is this Biore Micellar Cleansing Water, because this removes makeup as well as this Bioderma one. I just don't like the fact that it comes in a very small bottle and I go through micellar waters a lot. So this, I'm not comfortable with the fact that I have to keep on buying this small bottle. Let's become more eco-friendly, so it's just too wasteful of a plastic. If Biore comes out with a bigger micellar water bottle, then I will get that one. But for now, I'd much rather go with micellar waters that come in a bigger bottle, like the Garnier one or the simple micellar waters. I have gone through this Lacoste Touch of Pink Deluxe Perfume. This contained 30 ml, and yeah, I like this one. When I had around 5 uses left of this perfume, I noticed that the scent is no longer as it's no longer the same as before, and I know for a fact that it has changed because I have a bigger bottle of this perfume, so the smell is already different, but it's nothing too bad. So I just had to force myself to use it up, just for the sake of using it up rather than just throwing it away when I still have 5 more spritz with this one. But yeah, I will not repurchase this perfume just because I already have a bigger bottle of this exact perfume. Most of these makeup are just mascara. So first, let's start with this e.l.f. Volumizing Mascara. This is actually not really empty. I have a very strict rule with mascaras. After 3 months of using, after opening it, I always throw them away because I consider them empty because I have pretty sensitive eyes and I'd much rather spend my money on mascara than spend on an eye irritant solvent or treatment or whatever. So yeah, anyway, I only buy affordable mascaras anyway, so it's better for me to keep up with the expiration date of mascaras. So anyway, this is the e.l.f. Volumizing Mascara. I got this one because my friend recommended it to me. But when I got this, the brush wasn't like this. The brush were all clumped together, so I had to take out a bobby pin and then just individually unravel the brush. So my first impression with this mascara was bad because the brush was unusable unless I had to manually fix the brush. And then this really did nothing, even though it's a volumizing mascara. The formula is super dry. It clumped my lashes, and it was a new tube of mascara. It already smelled funky, so after a couple of uses, I just had to consider this empty because this was stressful to use. So definitely not going to repurchase this one. What I might repurchase is these 2 mascaras. I use this mascara together because this is the Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express Waterproof, and this is the L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Lashes. The Falsies is such a good volumizing mascara, while this one is such a good lengthening mascara. So when I combined the 2, they just created this perfect fluttery and long and volumized lashes, and I really like the effect that it gave me. In fact, I wore this during my graduation. I don't really wear lashes. I don't have any false lashes. I don't know how to apply false lashes. I don't see myself wearing false lashes. That's why when I had to do my makeup for my graduation, I just had to find a good mascara. Now, I first got this one, but this is a good volumizing mascara. This is good on its own, but since it was a special event, I wanted to have a fuller and a more boom lashes. So I also got this one just to see the effect of it. So this is a lengthening mascara, and on its own it really does lengthen, but together they're like the perfect combination because you have the volumizing one, you have the lengthening one, and I hope I can find one mascara that is good at volumizing and lengthening. But if I can't find that mascara, then I am happy to purchase these two together again. I also got this Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I have the waterproof one because for some reason Maybelline Philippines only sells waterproof mascara. Like this Falsies one is waterproof. Even I don't like waterproof mascaras because I hate removing my makeup, especially mascaras. For an everyday, I usually forgo applying mascara just because I don't really like removing them. But there are just some days or some looks that require mascara, so I had to deal with waterproof mascara. And this one, I hauled this last December, and at first I wasn't really impressed with this. It didn't do anything for my lashes, but after a month of using this, the formula has dried up a little bit and I could see some improvements with my lashes. It's no longer as meh as before when I first opened this tube of mascara, but saying that, I'm still on the fence about this because I'd much prefer the Falsies one than this Lash Sensational waterproof mascara. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy another mascara. I might as well buy something that's better than than a good one. So I only have two more products here, and this one is the Etude House. The name has rubbed off, but I think this is the Etude House Drawing Brow Stylist, and I'm not sure of the shade. And I like this one. The formula is a little bit dry. The product comes out in a triangular shape, which is okay. I don't really find it difficult to apply, even though the product's no longer as sharp as when I opened this for the first time. It still applies my brow stuff really well. And I also like the brush that comes with this because obviously I only have very small eyebrows, and I find that the shape of this pencil and the brush is perfect for my brows. And I also like this one because, well, the formula is more on the dry side than the waxy side, but it's okay. It really applies my brows really well, and I like the color. It's just a dark gray brown, which I think is the best color match for my eyebrows. This does not have a good staying power, which is why I always use this together with a brow gel, but that doesn't really matter because I always use brow gel anyway, just to add some more texture to my almost non-existent eyebrows. But yeah, I actually already repurchased another one of this because I really like the color. I just don't know where I put it, so I think I left it at my mom's house. So I'm going home tomorrow and I'm going to look for my eyebrow pencil because I don't really like to buy another one. And then the last product that I emptied is this e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Now this is a part of my project pan. If you guys don't know, I am trying to use up certain makeup products in my collection, and I recently emptied this one. Like, I legit emptied this one. I have to scrape my finger on the tube just to get all of the products, and I finally used this up. This is a good face primer. It's not the most extraordinary, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. It did not break me out. It filled in my pores for a little bit, and yeah, it's a good starting primer if you really want to see if silicone-based primers will work for you or not. So yeah, this is a good primer, and I'm just so glad that I got to empty a primer because this is the first time where I was able to empty a face product. But saying that, I will not be repurchasing this one just because I still have a lot of primers in my current collection that I also want to use up. And if I use up all of my primers, I don't see myself returning to this one because I also want to try out other primers that I've heard better reviews of rather than this one. So yeah, that is it guys for my product empties. I hope you guys found this video fun and helpful. If you did, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because that really helps me a lot. And yeah, that is it guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!